Hello guys, welcome to this section of the class. I want to take you around the interface of Pixellap. Okay, we have there we have our text right up, and these are the functions of this text. These are the functions. Whenever you're writing something, whatever you're writing, you use all this for the function to work on the text you are about to write. For example, you go to edit text. You go to edit text, you want to write what you want to write. Okay, let's say digital, let's say digital. Okay, so you can go to, once this is highlighted, you can be able to work around this text. So this is how they work. Maybe you can say, okay, edit. If you want to re-edit it, you can edit, and say, okay, if you want to delete it, you can delete it. So to bring it back, this arrow now is undo. So you click on it, it's back. So if you want to copy, this is copy, and copy it. Let me delete that one. So if you want to copy to front, so this to front and to back. For example, now, if the text was down and you want to bring it to front, for example, let's take this symbols, this triangle. So as you can see, the triangle is up. The triangle is up. Now I want to bring the text up. This is the to front. You click on it. It's only when it is highlighted, but for example, now the text is already down. Let's say the text is down. Okay, let's do this one first. Then this is to front. You bring it front. Now if you want to back, if you want to take it back, you click to back. So it's already at the back. That is it. For example, now maybe you just want to bring it to the front. Maybe you don't have to click on the text. Since the triangle is highlighted, you just click, because it has same information, same property. You understand? So you just have to click on same thing to back. So that's it. So for now, we are working with the text. So let's see how it goes. So you have done that. Positioning. If you want to position your text, maybe you need to position it anywhere you want to position your text. Maybe the text is very tiny. In the process of bringing the text, it may giving you some distance. So you use this to position the text very well. You just align it in the proper way where you want it to be. So that's it. So this relative position is also to align your text, centerize it, or to make it wherever you want to do. It should be at the normal position. So those are the function. So size, you have to resize your text to your desired text size. That's how you do it. Then if you want to padding, this is the work of padding. Look at it. There's padding for you. So color, you choose your color, desired color of your choice. You make it, that is it. Texture is the sense that maybe you don't like the color, or you have a standard color background which you want to use. So you click on it to take you to your gallery, which you have already downloaded the text in which you want to use. And also it may be, for example, let's use this onion. So look at it, it has entered. And also opacity, if you want to make it fading, or look at its fade, you want to make it bold. So once you click it, you click on enable, so your work will be done. So rotate, so where you want it to rotate, how you want it to be. That's how you rotate it. That's for that. Mask. Mask, you want to clean part of it. Look at. And you want to do it. So that's left based on your design. That's how you do it. To front. Okay, font. You can look at fonts, your desired fonts, all the fonts you wish. You can also import fonts externally to this place so that you can have much fonts. We'll look into that later. So this is the desired text. Then you come to style. If you need style, if you need it bold, you click on bold. If you need slant, you click on it. If you need underline, you click on underline. So to cancel them, you use this to cancel it. So let me put it on board. Okay, sorry. Let me put it on board. All right. So curve. If you want to curve the text, this is where you use. Probably must have add a circle in which you want to curve your text. So that is it. So background. If you need to attach a background on your text, only the text alone, you can do that. You can choose a desired background if you want. So that is it. Align. For us, this will be at the center or left, as the case may be. But that has to do with multiple text, multiple write-ups, so that you can be able to arrange or realign it very well. This centerize. That is it. Spacing. So you see, if you want your text to be spacing, more space. You want to give it more space. That is for letters. For word, look at it. So there's no word like other write-up whereby they space it and you want the spaces to be much. So this is just for word. It's only the word that will be spacing. So that is it. Then we talk about line spacing. Line spacing, look at, there's no other text for you to space and give it a lot of space. So that is it. Which function is this one? Which function is this? Okay. There we talk about line spacing. We are going to stroke now. Then this is stroke. Stroke, it will give you another edge. So you can choose from your desired color for the stroke. Any desired color you wish to use. Let's make use of black for the purpose of the class. Shadow, if you need shadow. So it will give you a little bit balance. Look at it. So that's a shadow. So inner shadow, look at inner shadow. So look at it. So all of them has a function. Emboss, look at the function of emboss. So perspective, look at the function. The function rotate, 3D rotate. So anyway you want it to rotate, how you want to place your text, you can place it that way. You see that? Shut up. 3D text. So this 3D text, must have been hearing of 3D text. So this is how you do it. This is how 3D text come about. So you can darken it, rotate it to the function which you want it to rotate. For example, you can rotate it in any angle of your choice. So that is it. So you can work on that. And also we also have obliques. So this particular one is a done this thing now. It's already done. So it's just for you to position it where you want it to be. Just from the hand, just look at it. Let me shorten. needs. So I'm shutting it. Shut up. So that is it. So anyway you want it to be, you position it that way. That is it. So we are moving to the next one. Reflection. Look at this. Reflection. You can need your text to be reflected. So that is it. So in fact we don't need reflection and this particular stuff. So that is the work. Remember we use onion background, onion texture. That's why the design is like that. Okay, we are done with the text. So for example, we want to work on okay, let's enter the next one. Now if you have a property, for example, now you want to draw, you have anything drawing, maybe let's say this. So you work on this. So all these ones these are the property which you can use to work on this one. So let's say you are going to highlight it, crop, you want to crop it, so that's it. So if you want to front, we did that already. To back, let me do to back. Okay, look at that. To front, look at that already. So you're moving to back positioning. So the same thing we did in the other one. So the same method is applied here. See, coloring, you can color it to your choice. You can color it. Okay, let's even convert it to background. Let's convert it to background. But there's another way you can get background. So let's convert it to background and take it to back. Take it to back. Look at it. Have you seen that? So now you can also texture. If you don't need that texture, you can look for another texture as I explain later. So you can go back and choose a desired texture. Let's use this thing to be nice. So if you can see that it's not lighted, right? So go back to your color and remove it, enable it. It was already on enable, so you click on it. Have you seen that? So that is it. So let's go back. Remember, we're still working with the triangle. Opacity, everything are all the same. So if you want to erase something, erase. So that erase, you cancel something. So you don't need that. You don't need it. So erase, rotate, as the case may be, shape, shadow, all of that. Please ask them. So then this one has to do with background. So that's the background I was talking about. So if you need to choose a background color, so if you come here, you can get your background. You seen that? So that's the background we're talking about. Any background of your choice, you can select from there and use. You can select from there, so you can choose any background. Let me use this already. Okay. So any image, or you want to import anything. So if you want to also resize your image, so already these ones are already made image if you want to use them. So you can select from any of these and use, as the case may be. So from gallery, you can also get from gallery from here as well. If you need another background, you can get a background from there, and also from camera. If you want to snap a background, you can snap and get it. That is it. So this one also have almost same information which you need to work on any project of your choice. So that is it. So after everything, you can come here, this other place, you can copy and all the rest. That is like a shortcut. Yes, like a shortcut. Yes, rotate, and yes, want to increase your size. Increase your size. So there's a function for that which you can use. Okay, there's another function I failed to show you. If you want to increase image size, you can increase this image size to what you want. Let's say any size of your choice, you can increase it. Have you seen that? So this is a space where you can do other work. You can increase your text to any size of your choice. The important thing is that after doing this work, you can as well print it, and it will give you a very nice sharp color. You can print it as a normal flex. Anything you want to do with this work, you can print it. So now that is, you can also resize and do your work, and anything you can do it. Okay, if you don't need a background at the end of the day, for example now, you are meant to print um, save this project. If you don't need the background, if you save it now, this color you're seeing here will also attach with your work. So for you to remove this background, there are some projects maybe you want to do it, you don't want to attach a background on it. So this is where you click transparent. Click on transparent. So once you save this to your image, you will not see this color. At times that you see all these people doing the attached logo on a clothes. All this, for example, mostly these fashion designers, at times they normally put their after sewing clothes, they want to sample it or put it on social media. You see their logo on the cloth. This is how they do it. So after removing this now, after doing this now, and save it, and then attach it to the cloth. So you will see only the logo without any other background, just the logo alone, or if it may be circle or shape. So you're only seeing that. So that's the point there. So when you save it now, what you will see in your phone is black background, but there's no background at all. So in that case, you do this, and this is what you are looking at. So now I know if there's any other thing we need to do. For example, now okay, there's once you want to align your shape, this. For example, now you are working on something and you are trying to make sure the text are in accordance. Maybe you are writing something, you want the equal size to be okay. For example, now look at this text now. Let's say for this text, you can say okay, you want to adjust this so you can keep your text and make sure that everything is aligned together. Maybe you are writing something and be writing step by step, so you need to use this at a ruler to adjust your text. That is it. So yeah, is to save. Now I want to save this the triangle with this text together. Remember, we have a triangle which we put this potato background. So we want to merge it together. We want to save it. So I would come here. You can also lock it without moving. Look at the way it was moving. Look at the way it's moving. So you can lock it and stop it from moving. What do you do? Sorry. So what do you do? Go back to this place and lock it. If I lock this two, it can't be moved. Look at the two cannot move. You understand that? So I want to unlock it. You can also make it invisible. You don't want it to be visible. You click on this, you will not see it again. You can also delete from here as well. So for example, I want to save the two texts together. I want to merge it together. So you click on this and you see, are you sure you want to merge the selected objects? Click on yes. Okay. So the two are merged together now. So you can move the two together as the case may be. So for example, now maybe you had a mistake, you want to undo them, you can easily undo it and get your distance back and adjust it the way you want it. So that is it. So you can even get quote as well. There are some quotes you can get. Maybe you are feeling to motivate yourself or others, you can get so many to motivate yourself as well. So that is all. In subsequent time, as you are progressing in the practical, we'll get to make use of all these things and you'll be familiar with them. Thank you very much. So at the end of the day, you'll finish your work. This is where you save. First of all, save it as a project for you so that you can come back and meet it again. Once you don't save it as project, it may go. But there's a way you can recover them. You go to this place, these three dots, click on recover autosave. So once you recover autosave, look at what I did today, all the work I did. Look at the time which I updated each of them. So you can go back to the time. If you click on it, it will bring you to give you what you did before, but it's not advisable because at times you may lose everything. So the best thing, save it as projects, and it's only for a particular period. For example, now something I did last month, you cannot recover it if you didn't save it, honestly. So the best thing, save it as a project first of all, and give it a name. You can say digital. Okay, let's use this. Think about as I have digital. So you save it. That's how you save it. Then you now go to save it as image. So you can mostly change it to PNG and change it to Ultra and then save it. So because if you put it this way and you want to print them, it will be sharp. They'll be sharp for you to use. So thank you very much for the class. Follow up for the other ones. If you are giving practical, make sure you do it. Thank you.